Attorney General Eric Holder called the BP oil spill nothing less than a tragedy. Now he's launching an investigation to see if it was a crime. Robin Greenwald is joining us now. She's a former attorney in the Justice Department's Environmental Crime Division. She is now a lawyer at Weitz Luxenberg. She represents hundreds of Gulf area fishermen and landowners, and she's joining us now over the phone. Robin, so glad to have you with us. Are you surprised by the criminal charge or the potential criminal charge of BP?
No, I'm not. There's been so much information recently coming to light about information that may have been given to the government in connection with the permit to drill, and that appears to have been potentially not truthful.
So you say that BP essentially was cutting corners. That's part of the reason that you're not shocked. What about this idea of the burden of proof, really having to prove that BP was negligent? And to what extent does the AG have to prove that BP caused those 11 deaths of the workers?
Well, the investigation that was a large part of the conversation yesterday from Eric Holder was environmental and false statements, and so those crimes have a scienter component that you have to know of your actions. You don't have to necessarily know that they're going to cause those deaths for many of the crimes he talked about.
Robin, is any executive from BP, from Halliburton, from Transocean going to go to jail?
It's way too early to know. This is just all that happened yesterday was the Justice Department launched an investigation. I mean, these investigations are careful investigations. They will go through hundreds of thousands, probably, of documents. There will be people interviewed, either interviewed, grand jury proceedings. It's way too early to know at this juncture just what the Justice Department will do. I mean, Mr. Holder talked both about criminal and civil penalties under these various statutes. So it appears that the Justice Department is looking at both tracks, both criminal prosecution and either together or separate civil penalties.
Robin, you said it's too early to tell. What is the earliest we could know something either for the civil or the criminal investigations? Could it be as much as a year?
It could be, and the Justice Department doesn't give information along the way. It can't. So these criminal investigations will be conducted in secret proceedings. I say secret, they're grand jury proceedings. They're not subject to news reports, and so one won't know until there either is or is not an indictment at some point in time.
Now, we know you're a former U.S. AG from New York. You served 6 years. As far as the civil charges, how much could BP be on the hook for here?
Well, I heard last night under one of the penalty provisions it could be $10 billion. Now, that was calculated based on the spill being completely closed off in August. And that appears, after the news we hear now, to be the earliest it would be stopped. So it could be as much as $10 billion or more. I mean, it depends. There's other provisions of civil penalties that could also be sought. But under the one statute that was $430,000 a day.
We have to leave it there. Robin Greenwald.